What's going on, YouTube? It's Andy the Parrot Head Picker, and welcome once again to another edition of Making Money Monday. This is volume 72. This is my eBay and Poshmark sales update video for the past couple weeks. I didn't get around to getting a video out last week, but I did do a behind-the-scenes video. A lot of you guys have been requesting that. Just kind of a behind-the-scenes look at my operation and what have you. If you guys haven't seen that yet, go back and check that out. I'll put a little card up at the top. You guys can click on that. Just kind of give you an idea how I do some of my inventory, some of the tools I use. And just that sort of stuff. So the response to that video last week was overwhelming. I think I've already got over 1,000 views on that, and probably the most comments I've ever had on any single video. So I definitely want to thank each and every one of you guys who've watched that video, commented on it, and stuff like that. So definitely very inspiring, and you guys are also very supportive. So I definitely appreciate that. Anyway, that all being said, for those of you guys who are new to my channel, I'm a part-time eBay reseller. I do work a full-time job Tuesday through Friday. On Mondays, I like to put together these little sales update videos, show you some of the stuff I pick up, some of the things I source. I'll tell you why I picked them up, what I paid for them, and what have you. So anyway, if you guys haven't done so yet, and like I said, if you are new to the channel, hit the little subscribe button. It'll show you anytime I post a new video, anytime I go live. Ring the little, hit the little bell, what have you. So anyway, guys, we're going to jump into it, and I'll show you some of the stuff we sold over the past couple of weeks. Okay, up first, we're going to start out with the eBay items. I think we sold about 30 items over on eBay. That's what I'm going to show you anyway. And then I think I got about 11 or 12 that'll show you over on Poshmark. Poshmark sales, those will be at the end of this video. So anyway, starting things off, sold this really nice Patagonia men's little puffer vest, what have you. Patagonia always sells well. I don't find a whole lot of it in my area, but when I do, I always snatch it up, and it usually sells pretty quick. I got $39.99 out of that, plus a buyer paid shipping, and I think I paid like $6 for this at my local Goodwill. This here is a garage sale find. I got two battery chargers from a gal. She said that basically they work fine. She just didn't know what to do with them. She'd upgraded her stuff. This one here was actually pretty new. This is a Toro 20-volt lithium ion. I paid $250 for this one and $250 for the other one. And if you guys notice here, I kind of did something a little different. It says warranty void if removed. I did put this on my battery just basically to prevent a swap out. I know a lot of times people like to buy these things and then they'll say, the battery doesn't work, what have you, and then they'll send it back with an old battery or what have you. So I do use these warranty void. It's kind of like a tamper-proof seal label, and I do put them in there. It shows the serial number, what have you. I do put that on some items like electronics and some other things. I don't show these an awful lot, but it is something that I do use. And like I said, it just kind of keeps it so keeps people honest. So anyway, you can see that here in this photo that it is on there. So. But anyway, guys, I got $48.49 out of that, plus the buyer paid shipping, so nice little return on a $2.50 investment there. Keep an eye out for these older chargers and stuff like that. They do tend to go for some pretty good money. This here is a really nice pair of boots. This pair of Red Wings. I paid $10 for these at my local Goodwill. I got $78.49 out of those, and the buyer paid shipping. So really nice, just pair of just Red Wing boots. Red Wings, great brand to keep an eye out for, and these are in really good shape and condition. I did clean them up a little bit, put some leather conditioner on them and stuff like that. So yeah, but they're really nice pair of boots. Okay, up next is another really good brand. This is Pendleton. This is the Canterbury cloth. You can see the tag here. Pendleton is just a great brand. This is the wool. I do really well with the Pendleton wool stuff. Usually, like if it's just Pendleton cotton or those sort of shirts, they don't tend to do as well. I think this shirt sold the day I listed it, if not the next day. It sold relatively quick. Just a really nice, just wool button front shirt. I got $32.49 out of that, and the buyer paid shipping. So nice little return there. This here's Bop It. This is the original Bop It. I pick these up whenever I can find them. If I can get them for $1 or $2 tops, these ship in a priority shoebox. Really nice. It's just like that size. So, you're not making a killing on these, but they do sell, and they usually sell pretty decent. I got $21.49 out of that. So I was into this for $1, and I think I paid $6 something for shipping, so about $7. So, I made about $14. Probably after fees and everything, about $12. Not a home run by any means, but these things do sell. They're really easy to test. A lot of times they still have the batteries on them, so you can just like whack them against your leg or whatever, and they start going off. So, and then I always make sure I take the batteries back out of them. I do not ship these with batteries because that just adds extra weight. But yeah, these old Boppets, they usually do pretty decent. And I've featured these in a few of my haul videos or sales update videos and stuff like that in the past. This here's a old sealed just PC game, one of the PC big box games or whatever you want to call it. This here's Armada Wing Commander. This sold for $26.49. I paid $1 for this. This was actually at my local Goodwill, which I was really surprised to find a new sealed game at my local Goodwill. We usually don't find that sort of stuff there, so really happy with that. Got $26.49 out of that. So here's just a Chicago Bears Nike Dry Fit shirt. I picked this up, I think, at my local Goodwill or at a garage sale. I know I didn't pay more than probably $2 for this. I got $18.49 free ship. Nothing crazy, but you know, it's that time of year, football season, and I live in Illinois, so Bears, Cubs, Sox, Blackhawks, that sort of stuff is pretty prevalent in my area. This here's a Harley Davidson women's fleece vest. I sold for $26.49 plus bar paid shipping. I have a hard time. You guys know I love selling Harley stuff. If any of you guys have watched me for any length of time, you guys know I love selling Harley stuff, and I pick up a lot of Harley stuff. But women's stuff, for whatever reason, I have the hardest time selling and moving and getting any decent price out of. But you know, I'm still happy with it. Just a nice little sale there, $26.49 plus $6.99 shipping, so not too bad. And I think I was into this for $5, so not bad. So here's a J. Crew. I got this at my local Goodwill. This was half off, this was like on half off day, so I think I paid like $2.50 for this vest. It was a really nice J. Crew vest. It's just a medium. I really thought this was going to sell on Poshmark. I had this listed for around $50 on Poshmark. I was getting a ton of offers on it and stuff like that, a lot of action. J. Crew is just a great brand for over there. But this ended up finally selling on eBay for $32.49 plus bar paid shipping, so still, you know, about $40. So not too bad for just a regular women's vest. So I don't sell a lot of women's stuff, but occasionally, you know, I will pick something up. Actually, I think the wife found this. She said it was pretty nice, and she goes, you know, I think I could do pretty well with it, and she was right. I got this at a garage sale here this summer. I think this was on like a free table or a quarter table, a 50-cent table, something like that. I had like almost nothing into this. This actually might have been even on a free table, if I'm not mistaken. I got to double check my records, but I know I'm into this for less than $1. It was just like this lighting accessory kit or whatever. I don't know. It was new sealed. I got $21.49 out of that, so nice little return on something that I probably paid, like I said, probably 50 cents for. So pretty happy with that little sale there. This here's a Minnesota Vikings just license plate. This is a vintage license plate. I picked this up at a charity thrift shop here in town. They had a whole ton of these license plates, all for $1 a piece. I grabbed a few of them. I think I have this one left, and I think I have a Minnesota Twins. Are the only ones that I have left. So this one here sold the other day, $14.99 free ship. If you guys watched that kind of behind the scenes video I did toward the end, I started shipping stuff. I started packing up a bunch of orders and stuff like that from the weekend. Just some things, you know, I like to try to stay ahead of things. So I think I had about 7 or 8 things all ready to go. So I wanted to start shipping, and I was like, you know what, I should do this little how I pack stuff. So I just gotten this. I just finished packaging this, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little how to pack video at the end of that. So this was the item that sold there. Like I said, it's just an old Minnesota Vikings license plate frame, still sealed. But anyway, and I just took and I just kind of wrapped that with like an old piece of like one of them priority shoe boxes, just kind of folded it around just to keep it from bending and stuff like that. And then this just went in a poly mailer, shipped first class, so shipped pretty cheap. So, you know, I mean, I made probably, after fees and everything, I probably made about $8 on this. Not a home run item by any means, but you know, when I do these little sales updates and stuff like that, I like to show hits and the misses. Not that this was a miss, but you know what I mean? Not every item's a home run, definitely, but you know, I do like to show some of the little things too that I sell. Because you know, you still make money on smalls. I don't typically sell a lot of smalls, but you know, there are a few mixed in and scattered, you know, around. So I do like to show those once in a while. Just try to be honest with everybody. I know there's a lot of resellers that, you know, they want to show you $50 items plus, you know, and then that's all they sell. We all know that's not the case. But anyway, you know, like I said, I like to share a little bit of everything. You guys have heard me talk about this large DVD new sealed lot that I purchased this summer. I actually had somebody approach me, ask if I was interested in a whole bunch of DVDs. Typically I'm not, but when I found out they were all new sealed and they were box sets, I jumped at the chance. We struck an amazing deal on these, and I've been making just a ton of money off these box sets. This here was Grimm, seasons 1 and 2. I got $18.49 plus bar paid shipping. So this one here wasn't a home run by any means. Most of the home run ones are already gone, which is great. But this is just another one that's sold, and I think I showed this in that kind of behind the scenes video. This here's the Hardy Boys. I got $38.49 out of that. I showed that in that video as well. That was one item that had to go out that day. These were new sealed. I think I was into these for like $2 a piece. So nice little return on investment there. Like I said, those DVD box sets I've just made an absolute killing on. This here's a really nice item. This is a House of Blues from Chicago. This shirt was like brand new. Really nice shirt. It has was it like the Day of the Dead type of logo on it. There's like so I get the graphic to come up here. Yeah. Really cool shirt there. Really nice. I think I was into this for $1.50. I think that I actually picked this up on a Goodwill's nifty $1.50 day, or this was on a half price day. So typically t-shirts at my local Goodwill are $2.99. So either way, I probably paid $1.50 for this shirt. But yeah, really nice shirt. $18.49. Not a home run, but really nice sale. This is just Tommy Bahama, Par and Bar. I did pick this up on a Goodwill nifty $1.50 sale. I did get a bunch of Tommy Bahama shirts. I don't pick up a lot of these anymore. I do pick up some of them from time to time, but if you can get them for $1.50, I mean, you're a fool almost not to pick them up. I got $23.49 out of this shirt, so nice return on investment there. Free shipping. Most all my shirts, anything that's first class, all goes free ship. So, but anyway, that's what the back graphic looks like. Really nice shirt. There's another one of these Disney mugs. I think I featured this in a sales update a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, like probably volume 70, 71. I picked up 4 of these Disney Evil Queen type of mugs. I got them all for I think 50 cents or $1 a piece. And I've been selling those off. This one here was the Evil Queen from I think that's Maleficent, I think, or Sleeping Beauty. I'm not sure which. But yeah, just a really nice. This is I look good. I look good in black. It matches my mood. Just a really nice mug. I don't sell a lot of coffee mugs, but I do. From time to time, if there's something that catches my eye, I will pick it up. And this one here was like brand new. You can tell the bottoms. There's no marks on it or anything like that. So this is in really good shape and condition. I got $14.49 out of that, plus the buyer paid shipping. And I think I showed in that video, the behind the scenes video. I remember selling this mug as well. I showed kind of how I pack and ship mugs, so if you guys are curious how I do it, you can kind of watch that toward the end of that video. I show how I pack and ship all my mugs. So this here's a really nice sale. It's just a North Carolina Tar Heels, just Nike full zip, lightweight, windbreaker type of jacket. I got $29.99 out of that plus bar paid shipping. I think I paid $4 for this, either at a garage sale or my local Goodwill. I can't remember which off the top of my head right now. But overall, really nice sale. College football is in full swing. I've been selling a lot of college football stuff, or just college stuff in general. I've been picking up a lot of that. Just whenever I find something different or unique, I've been picking it up because it does sell decent, especially this time of year. So here's another really nice Tommy Bahama Fistful of Drivers, like a golf type of theme shirt, Parrot. See how I use Parrot and the keywords up top. I got this on a nifty $1.50 sale as well. I got $23.49 out of that, which is a great price for a t-shirt. And like I said, I was only into this for $1.50, so super happy with that sale. Picked these up at a little mom and pop charity thrift shop. These are just Sega Genesis basketball games. Really, these games aren't really worth a whole lot, but it was the Bulls versus the Blazers and Jordan versus Bird. I think they were both worth maybe about $5-6 a piece. I wasn't going to try and sell them individually and ship them, so I bundled them together, being that they're both basketball. They're kind of both Bulls or Jordan type of theme games. So I just figured I'd just put them together. I got $18.49 out of those plus free shipping. So not a bad little return, on a $2 investment. So here's a Van Halen concert tour shirt from 2012. I was actually going to go to this concert and it got canceled. I'm a huge David Lee Roth fan. When I think of Van Halen, I only think of Van Halen with David Lee Roth. That's just me, but I'm old school, and that was when I grew up. But yeah, I definitely wanted to go to this concert. It ended up getting canceled. Dave turned into Dave, and they ended up canceling things. But yeah, just a really cool concert T-shirt. Um, And this was like brand new condition. Like it may have only been worn once or twice. I got $18.49 out of that plus bar paid shipping, and I got this during half off day or a nifty $1.50 day. So I know I wasn't into this for more than $1.50. This here was a really good sale. The buyer paid almost as much for shipping as what they did for the item. These are Tiki Leilani cocktail mugs. They're like glazed bar glasses, whatever you want to call them, but they look like this. They're really, really cool. Yeah, just a really funky type of mug, and you can see at the bottom it says Tiki Leilani on them. I found 6 of these at my local Goodwill. So I scooped them all up. I figured, you know what, I'm just going to take a lot of them all together. I thought about doing them in groups of 2, but I was like, you know what, I can do 6 just as well. I think the buyer paid like $20 shipping on these, $25 shipping on these. They were heavy. I think by the time everything was all said and done, they weighed about 8-9 pounds. I definitely got to start looking at Pirate Ship. If you guys are not familiar with Pirate Ship, it's definitely an avenue to definitely start checking out, or start looking into cubic shipping. Save yourself some money on shipping in the end. So, but anyway, like I said, the buyer did pay the shipping on these, so they were into these for about $65-70 for 6 of these mugs. So, pretty crazy. So, anyway, definitely Tiki stuff always sells well. I just had to take and make sure I packed them up really, really nice, and because there was a lot of ceramic type of items, so I didn't want those to break. But yeah. Nice little sale there. These here are a pair of Born Blast, just a nice pair of men's Born shoes. I think men's Born does way better than women's Born, or you get a little bit more money out of it. These shoes are in really, really good shape and condition, almost like brand new. So great little pair of shoes there, and I think I paid like $3.50 for these. Sold them for $42.49. So overall, guys, you'll see I've got a few shoe sales in here. The money I've been making, return on investment on shoes is just absolutely phenomenal. I love selling shoes. It just like I said, the return on them is great. I love selling shoes. So here's a pair of women's Adidas golf. Just kind of polo shirts. I think my wife actually found these. She said 2 of them were set next to each other. Got these on a half off day at my local Goodwill, or it was like when the tags changed color. So I think I was into these 2 shirts total for $4. So I had a nice little return there. I just bundled them together. There was a pink and a blue. I got $26.49 out of those. So I kind of did them at the $6.49 because it's going to cost me about $6.90 to ship these in a padded priority mailer. So anyway, I ended up with, by the time I paid for them and stuff like that, about, I don't know what, $15 profit. So nothing crazy, but I had a feeling that they would sell pretty well. I was kind of hoping they would sell over on Poshmark. I had them listed over there for a little bit more money, and the shipping would have been a lot better deal. But anyway, still happy with that sale. There's another really good shoe sale. These are a pair of Nike Free Runs in a size 15. That's actually the size I wear, but there's no way I'm wearing this shoe. It's just not me. You can see I'm rocking flannel, and I got a scruffy beard and Cowboys hat. So yeah, it just doesn't fit my my persona. But actually, the person that donated these donated 4 pairs of shoes, and they were all Nike Free Run 5.0s. I ended up keeping 2 pairs for myself. I sold a black pair, and then now I've just sold this one. And I think I paid $3 a piece for each of these shoes. So I was into 4 pairs of shoes for about $12. I kept a pair. I've sold 2 pairs, and I can't remember. I think the other one might have just went in the garbage. I'm not sure what I did with those, but overall, I never find a size 15 in the thrift. I'm a big boy, and I got some big feet, so I was definitely happy to find those. And these here were in brand new condition, so great return on investment there. Here's another really good sale. This here's a Ralph Lauren Polo Sport, just a compressible type of quilted jacket, whatever you want to call it. So just a nice jacket there. I went for $76.49. I was into this jacket for $6. So nice sale there, and the buyer paid shipping. You guys have seen me show these before a few times. I love I pick up Nerf guns a lot of times, garage sales, on Facebook Marketplace and that sort of stuff, and then I usually will strip them all down and I part them out, and then I'll resell all the guns. I usually will sell the guns with either real small little clips in them, and I take all the big clips out. I take a lot of the pieces and parts off, and I just part them out. The money is in the parts. Because here's another one of these big drum clips. I think I showed one of these a couple, 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. Um, Sold another one of these for 25 bucks, free shipping. You know, it is what it is, but yeah, I can't believe the money that people pay for these clips, but they're extremely hard to find. So, but anyway, and then usually, like I said, if I can get the guns for a couple bucks a piece, I'll rip all the clips and parts and pieces, and I'll either bundle them together. I'll sell them locally, or whatever. But sometimes these bigger clips and stuff that's a little more valuable, I will put up on eBay. But yeah, so really nice little sale there. And I think this is like a big 35 round clip, so yeah, pretty cool. This here's just an LL Bean. It's like a cashmere blend sweater, so LL Bean always does well. Cashmere is just a great term to use. I got $23.49 on that, plus the buyer paid shipping, so nice little sale there. This here is a Amazon return. After I got kind of not ungated, but actually I got gated. They quit letting certain people sell CDs and what have you on Amazon. They sent a bunch of my stuff back. This was one of those items, but I just threw it up on eBay. This is a James Taylor Greatest Hits. I think I was into this for $1. I think I paid for it at my local Goodwill. So I got $11.99 free shipping. Not a home run item by any means, but you know, I was into this for probably a grand total of $4 after shipping and everything. So, you know, not bad. I'll take it. And last but not least, for over on eBay for the past couple of weeks, just a really nice men's Orvis flannel shirt. I've been trying to pick up a lot of flannel shirts here lately because it's getting to be that time of the year. You know, wearing flannel even today. It was nice and cool today. I was outside working a little bit early this morning. I figured I better come inside. I'd like to get one of these sales updates done for you guys. I don't want to be 3-4 weeks behind. But anyway, yeah, so really, really nice flannel shirt. This is Orvis. You know, you guys all know Orvis. This is size medium, just really nice colors for fall. So, yeah. And all right, we'll take and jump into Poshmark sales. We'll show you what all we sold over on Poshmark. Okay, guys, these here are my Poshmark sales for the past couple of weeks. I think I got about 11 or 12 items. Actually, I just had another sale this morning, but you're going to have to tune in next week to see what that was. So I will tell you it was a pair of shoes. So, but anyway, you had some really, really good sales over here on Poshmark. Like I said, it wasn't a lot of items, but most of the items I did sell, I did get some pretty good money out of. So I was really happy with that. So to start things off, I sold this really nice Ralph Lauren. I guess it was like this was a new tag shirt. I scored this for just a couple bucks. I think I got this for $2 or $3 at like a charity thrift. Like I said, it was new with tags. I got $60 out of that over here on Poshmark, and it sold super quick. You know, it has that nautical theme or whatever to it. You know, anytime you guys see that stuff, you know, with sailing, nautical, what have you, pick that stuff up. That stuff usually does really, really well. You know, and it helps that this is polo, but you know, this is and you can see here this is old polo tag, but you can tell I actually tried to show it in the picture here, but this shirt actually retailed for 125 bucks, so they got a great deal on that. So there's a really another really nice sale. I got 63 bucks out of this. This is a really nice Harley Davidson 3XL, kind of like a soft shell full zip jacket. Just really, really nice jacket there. Super happy with that sale. I think I paid $10 for this at a garage sale. Yeah, I did. I picked up about 4 or 5 jackets for about 10 bucks a piece, and I think all of them were selling in the $50, $60 range. So, you know, overall, pretty happy with that. So there's another really good find. I got this at my local Goodwill. I was shocked. I picked this up right when they started putting out on the winter inventory. I got this for $4.99. This is a Cinch soft shell vest. Cinch is a great brand, and it was a 2XL. I sold this for 75 bucks. Just a super overall return on investment. You know, Cinch Western Wear is a really, really good brand. Just keep an eye out for. So you guys definitely keep an eye out for that. This is what the tag looks like. It almost looks like chaps. Kind of has like that same, except for it has the Bull Rider logo on the inside. So you know, it is a little confusing if you just kind of catch it from a distance. But you know, and I think it helped. It had cinch down the side of it. What have you. But yeah, really, really nice brands, or a really good brand to look out for, and great return on investment. So here's Ducks Unlimited. Yeah, I saw a lot of Ducks Unlimited stuff. This one here, I kept trying to get 20 bucks out of. I think me and the buyer, we went back and forth about 4 times, and they just kept typing in 16. So I knew they really, really wanted this for 16 bucks. Plus, they're paying shipping on top. So, you know, they paid another 6 bucks on top of that for shipping. So, you know what, I just took it as like, you know what, it is what it is. You know, I was into this shirt for probably, I think, $1.50. So just got it out of my inventory. Another Harley Davidson fleece jacket, got 29 bucks out of that. So like I said, and I've had this for almost a year. So definitely happy to get rid of that one. Like I said, it's just women's Harley stuff. I just have a hard time moving, and I just do not get the money out of that I do for guys stuff. It's a really nice Wrigley Field hat. Like I said, I live here in Illinois, so we find tons of Cubs stocks, Blackhawks, Bulls, all that sort of stuff. It's pretty abundant in my area, but this is a really cool Wrigley Field hat. I thought about actually keeping this for myself, but I got 9 million hats anyway. But yeah, really, really nice hat. So I got 24 bucks out of that. Plus, I paid the shipping on top of that. Love selling hats. This here was a cool shirt. I picked this up at my local Goodwill. I don't know why I like this shirt, but I did. This is just like an old Plymouth Roadrunner type of vintage type of shirt. And it was a 2XL. This thing was in like pristine condition. I think this is what the tag. So this has got the this is Motor Brands USA. So this is a vintage shirt, but just really, really cool. I got 20 bucks out of that plus buyer paid shipping. Yeah, definitely happy with that sale. I don't know what the heck I'm doing there. But anyway, sometimes, you know, it's not necessarily the brand. You know, just keep an eye out for the themes of things or what have you. But you know, some muscle car guy, I'm sure, bought this, or someone that owns a Roadrunner. But anyway, let's see what else we got here. There's another Tommy Bahama shirt. This is Tommy Bahama for Vice President. I got this the same time as them other couple Tommy Bahama, so I paid $1.50 for that. Yeah, this is Tommy Bahama, Vice President. Just really nice shirt, kind of like a little ringer T-shirt. Yeah, 23 bucks. I actually got this from my neighbor. My neighbor is a small engine repair guy. He actually this here's a Massey Harris old kind of like trucker hat. I'm going to try and see if I can get a couple more of these from him. He said he has a few of them. They're just older hats. He said guys have given him, or when he goes to tractor shows and stuff like that, he gets hats all the time. So I'm going to try and get some hookup from him to get some of these old farm hats and what have you. But yeah, this was really cool. So I got this for free from my neighbor. I got 30 bucks out of that. Plus, you know, the buyer paid the shipping on top, which is really, really cool. But this is a brand new, older hat. You know, just old snapback hat, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, really, really nice, just shape and condition. So definitely happy with that sale there. These here are just a pair of Nike Hyper Dunks. I got these at a garage sale for $3. I got 60 bucks out of those, so great return on investment there. You know, I had to clean them up just a little bit, but when I was done, I mean, these things look like brand new. So you know, just overall great shape and condition for a nice pair of Nikes. I always try to show the soles. Got the soles all nice and clean. And last but not least, this here is a Harley Davidson Harley Cafe in New York, and this is just a really cool shirt. It's got the Statue of Liberty on it. You know, this is just a really, really nice nice shirt. Yeah, check that out, guys. That's just a really cool shirt. So I couldn't pass that up. I mean, it is an official Harley shirt. It does have the official licensed Harley product, but the tag is a little different than the basic Harley shirts. So, but still, like I said, I think I was into this for $3. So, not a huge home run, but I definitely don't take 20 bucks out of $3 all day long. So anyway, guys, we'll zoom back out of here real quick. Okay, guys, some of my sales for the last couple of weeks, you know, like I said, just a nice little mixed bag of things, just show you some of the stuff that I like to pick up, what I source, you know, I try to tell you what I pay for them and stuff like that. So I hope you guys like this video, you found it helpful and stuff like that. If you did, you know, give me a thumbs up. I really, really appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments for me, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or you guys can reach out to me on Instagram. You guys can hit me up there at parrothead_picker. But yeah, like I said, if you guys hadn't checked out that behind the scenes video yet, go check that out. You guys can get a nice little behind the scenes look at just some of my operations, how I do things. It's definitely nothing glamorous here. Kind of show you where I film all these videos and stuff like that. So definitely, like I said, just a nice little interesting video. And if you haven't caught my past couple sales updates, I think it was volume 70, 71. You guys go back, go check those out. Those are both some pretty informative videos as well. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, fins up. Bye-bye. Have a great day.